Here are the street pupusas here at the Salvador Street Food Market in Los Angeles. This street food spot is probably one of the most unique ones you're ever gonna find in Los Angeles and even in America. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am out here in Los Angeles on Vermont Avenue because I'm gonna be checking out a rockin' street food spot. LA has a lot of great street food markets, and this one is one of the most popular in LA, the Salvador Street Food Market. Maybe some of you guys remember I've been here a few times in the past last year, but since then, it has grown really big. It's pretty phenomenal. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna check out some of the awesome foods that they got there. I'm gonna be eating some pupusas, I'm gonna be trying some chicharron, I'm gonna be trying some seafood, and a lot of other great stuff. So if you guys wanna see what the biggest Salvador street food market looks like here in Los Angeles, you've come to the right episode. So stick all the way to the end so that you can see this ultimate Salvadoran street food tour here in LA like no other. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now, and I'm gonna cross the street and I'm gonna check out this awesome street food spot. So this Salvadoran Street Food Market is on 11th and 12th Street on Vermont, so it stretches about one whole block. That's right, a whole block of authentic, amazing Salvadoran street food, just like you'll find if you were to go to El Salvador. And it doesn't just go north and south, like even here on 12th Street. Look at this. You even got a lot of these spots behind me as well. That is amazing. That wasn't here last time. So yeah, let's go and let's check out some of this awesome stuff. All right guys, so this is David right here. He has the station on the coctel negra, right?
Yeah, cocktail, this is Corridor.
All right.
That's the crumbs.
You see all these are fresh. I'm here on a Sunday. They get these in. I believe these are from Mexico. But yeah, fresh every time. So cocktail negra is one of the most popular things that you're gonna find here at the Salvador Street Food Market. You should come pretty early because they only have a certain amount of them and then they run out. That's it. So I would recommend get here probably before 1 o'clock maybe. It's like very black. I don't think I've seen clams like this before. Oh, you see a generous amount of lemon juice. Or is it lime? Oh yeah, it's lime. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is definitely gonna be sour. See, all the clams go on top of the tomato, onion, cilantro, all mixed together. I've had this before when I was last here about a year ago, but it's always so good to get it again. I know that the dark color is very scary, but I assure you it's very delicious. Not exactly pretty on camera, but it definitely has a very pretty taste. Oh, it's good. Refreshing, it's bright, it's zesty, because this is a combination of veggies in here, the seafood, and then I also mentioned that they have these tostadas here ready to go, so you can break a piece off and then you use it as a dip. Man, that's so good. I think every single bite now has to be with the tostada. The tostada, or even these crackers, that's the way you do it. So this one, the one I got is $15. There is a bigger one, $20, but I didn't go for that because I want to eat more food. I think you can easily get full off of this one. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have enough space to go through the rest of this market to check out some of the awesome things they got here. But man, I would say start off with this one, especially if you want to get here early before they sell out, right? All right, thank you so much, David.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah, this is the guy you gotta check out, Cocktail Negra, 1159 Vermont. Here's something that I didn't really explore last time. These here are red bean stalks, like whole stalks of red bean. I believe that these are from Santa Maria, which is in Central California, but it's a very popular Salvadoran food as well.
Out.
How much is this?
That one bunch is at $13.
Yeah.
And two bunch is at $25.
Okay, so one is 13 and two is 25, right?
Yes.
Oh, good deal.
Oh yes, it's 2 for 5, 2 for 25.
Mostly north and south, left, right. They're gonna sell a lot of foods, a lot of fruits, even a lot of toys as well. So it just kind of depends on what you're in the mood for. All of it looks really good though. I just want to eat everything, but it just, yeah, it's too much food. And sometimes if you come during peak hours like weekends, it can be shoulder to shoulder. So just letting you know, it gets very crowded here. Okay, so here's something I didn't see last time. This to the left is the parking lot where they didn't have all of this before. This is all new. I think the entire parking lot itself is really a big expansion. It didn't used to be here before. I mean, it's a lot of food spots. But what I really noticed that's different about this is that there's now so much more seating area, like a lot of seating area, which is good because before that, there's just really hardly any place to sit around here. More seating area and also a lot more food stands. Salvadoran and I think even some Mexican too. Wow. Seriously, I feel like I'm entering into a market that I'm discovering for the first time. That's how new it is because now it's like twice the size of what it used to be a year ago. Yikes. Time for some pupusas here at Pupusaria Mari, which is in the parking lot. Oh, I heard this is the place you gotta go for pupusas. You see, here's the masa mix right there. This is the outer layer of the pupusa. And then they would take the fillings like the bean and the cheese, and it could be a lot of stuff like pork too. All goes in there. Rolled up, pat it down, and then it goes right on the grill. Yes. Here is my pupusa, bean and cheese, very classic. And you must always put the cordito, this vegetable mix, and the salsa right on top. Gives a tremendous flavor. This pupusa is so piping hot. That's how it's going to be like because they fresh make it, obviously. Wow, that's so delicious. I think the pupusa itself with the cheese and the beans already tastes so amazing. But when you add that cordito and the salsa, it's crunchy, it's refreshing. The sauce is like, it gets that delicious saltiness. They do have other flavors up there too, like pork and I think potato. But everybody says you gotta start out with the bean and cheese, most popular one, at least for this spot right here. Okay, let's do this. Whole pupusa right in my mouth. Yeah, this pupusa is really one of the absolute must-try items here at the street food market. I would say if you were to only try 3 different Salvadoran foods at the street food market, one of them absolutely needs to be the pupusa. Wow, look at that whole chicken. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. What the? Oh, okay. Pork? Pork ribs? Okay. Wow, it's like some sort of a seafood soup. I've had this here before when I was here last time, but it's always good to have pork and fried yuca. And you're supposed to eat this with, once again, cordito and the salsa, just like with the pupusa. This in itself is pretty big too. You can really have one meal with this. So come with a big stomach space if you want to explore all that this Salvadoran food market has to offer. That thing is so crunchy. Of course, it's very soft too on the inside, like really melt in your mouth soft too. But what I like about this Salvadoran style yuca is the fact that it's so crunchy and crispy on the outside, and inside just melts in your mouth. Now it's time for the chicharron, the fried pork. Wow, this pork is definitely very, very fried. Kind of crunchy on top, a little bit on, I mean, it is very thick, so when you put it in your mouth, it's very meaty. Maybe you might want to cut it into little chunks, but I like to take the whole piece and put it in my mouth. That's the way I roll. Overall, one of the most rockin' dishes here at this market. Another one of my top three. If you were to get only 3 items here. So yeah, you gotta check out Rosa if you want the chicharron and
panes con gallina, panes con gallina, sopa de pata, todos los antojitos salvadoreños.
All right, you heard that?
Empanadas de plátano, pasteles, y yuca con chicharrón.
Wow, that parking lot is crazy, but once you get out, there is still more. So I'm getting back out onto the sidewalk. It's gonna go for another half block. I'm in the mood for some drinks. What about some of those minutas? Salvadoran shaved ice drink. They have this whole block of ice out here, and he is just cutting it and filling that cup. So I got mine coconut.
Yeah, that one, the coconut.
And the berry. This is number 15 on the menu. Fresa con coco. Wow, look at that. That's all the I think it's a berry or, yeah. After all the heavy food, this will definitely hit the spot. Some refreshing shaved ice. Mexican cuisine, I think they call this raspado. Yeah, raspados. But Salvadoran, they call it minutas. 2 big thumbs up. I like that taste of the coconut. It always reminds me of being like on an island somewhere. And then when you add the berries, I mean, how could you go wrong with berries? It brightens up your mood every time I taste it. It's good. Yeah, this is a spot you need to come to if you want minutas. Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, yes, look out for Eddie right here. Awesome minutas. And I think you recognize a lot of this from when I did my other video. You see they have these fruit stands where they have fruits and nuts. Oh, very good stuff, like very fresh produce. Ooh, the sun's out. That's very nice. Kind of brightens the whole mood. So you're gonna see a lot of these type of fruit, beans, nut stands with a lot of fresh produce. Hello, hello. See, it goes even more. And by the way, they don't just sell foods here. They sell a lot of clothing as well, such as these ladies' clothing. Wow, very fine mannequins you got there. Okay, and more chicharron. Chicharron, yes. Yeah, and here they sell this riguas. I got it last time. I'm definitely going to get it again. I think this is going to be my last one today. It's so worth it. Yeah, so the riguas is made out of corn. It's like some sort of a mashed corn. It cooks in these corn husks on this grill. Yeah, so it starts out kind of raw, but then it cooks for a while, and then afterwards it's supposed to be done. Mariceli, thank you so much. And they do give you this butter too that you're supposed to put on top of the riguas. And let me tell you, it makes all the difference in the taste. Oh yeah, the riguas, you gotta get it here. Especially from Mariceli. Perfect! If you like corn, then this is your thing right here. You just kind of feel like you're eating like a corn pancake with that butter type of sauce on top. It is delicious. It is really one of the standout foods here at this market. So like I said, it goes for about a block. So now I pretty much have reached 11th Street. So this is where the Salvadoran market pretty much ends. But then when you turn to the left, there is a little bit more down in this direction. What are you selling here?
We're selling a t-shirt from El Salvador.
T-shirt from El Salvador?
Yeah, it's the kind like she's the owner. She make it for everybody. Like
oh, okay.
Design. She do the design. She do the color. She do and modify the clothes. They have some verified some kind of t-shirts.
Oh, okay. So you can get your Salvadoran merchandise even when you're not in Salvador, right here in Los Angeles. How fun. Mikosi, that's the clothing and jewelry store here. You're gonna give me a present? Yeah. Really? Oh, really? Oh, you shouldn't. Pupusas? Oh, okay. This is my shirt right here. Woo! I'm gonna go to El Salvador someday. Yeah, I had the pupusa earlier today. Okay, thank you, Araceli. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You could spend hours here at this market, but if you just kind of stick with some of the things that I got here, then you're gonna get a taste of what's very popular here at the Salvadoran Street Food Market. So remember that. Here on Vermont Avenue, between 11th and 12th Street, you're gonna see one of the biggest street food markets that you'll find in Los Angeles. They're here pretty much every day, but if you come on the weekends, that's really when they have the most selections. So yeah, come Friday, Saturday, come early so that you can get the best selections, especially of the seafood. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Rockstar Eater. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show, give me a thumbs up and also comment on the section below. If you've been to this market before, love to hear your story. What did you think about it? And finally, give me that subscribe so that you can follow in on these food adventures every week. Well, I hope you have a rocking day today, folks, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.